Hey guys, what's up? Today gonna be a video of me showing you how to drain your tank because this customer buys some gas from a gas station that is really bad. So guys, I'm telling you, if you guys gonna buy gas for any reason and the gas station look flooded, please do not go there to buy gas. Find some gas station where there's not water settled underneath, because look at this. It cranked up, but because they have water, it won't even stay running. I press the gas. So this one have water in the tank. And if you go and buy gas and then after that your car won't start, it's because you have water in the tank. It's because of the tank is you buy some bad gas basically. So if you buy bad gas, this is how you're gonna get rid of it, because it's a lot of rain in Florida now and the place is flooded out. So you don't want to buy a gas station, you don't want to buy gas from gas station that flooded out. So yeah guys, I'm back. They kept calling me, so that's why I'm cutting in and out. But do not buy gas from gas station that have a lot of water that settle in it. Try to drive around, find some other place to buy some gas, because you don't want this to leave you stranded in the road. It might not happen the same day, it might happen the day after you clean the gas from the line. So you don't want that. So say you buy gas, right? So let's get to the problem, let's get to the solution now. So you buy gas, right? And you try to crank your car don't want to crank, car stay running. What you can do is get some gas in a spray bottle and spray it in your intake and see if the car will run after that. So you want to lift up your intake like this, and be careful, don't spray it on here. So spray it to the side where you don't go on the map sensor. You want to lift up the engine cover, and you want to disconnect your injectors. So it might be a little different to get to your injector, but you want to disconnect them so we can stop pumping that bad gas. So you want to squeeze right here and pull back. If your car is like this, a Kia Forte, I guess you're in luck. But if it's a different car, it's a different the procedure is the same, just a little bit different. So go ahead. I know there's a lot of noise in the background, but please forgive me for that. And gonna spray some gas down in here so you guys can see that I have the gas in the I have a little bit of gas in the bottle right here. Let's do that, and then we're gonna go start the car. All right, so now we spray the gas. Let's crank the car up. You can see it cranked up and it's running. So that's to show you the gas we just put in is good. So we're gonna drain the tank to make sure. We gotta drain the tank to make sure we get all the bad gas out of it. And I'm not gonna drop the tank. We're just gonna take out the pump and drain it from the pump, and then we're gonna also put some fresh gas in and pump it throughout the car, and pump and take out the injectors too and clean those. All right guys, so in here in the seat you're gonna have some 12mm, one right here and one right here. When I remove the back seat, I will show you guys where they're located at. So you want to hold it like this and pull up. Same thing over here, hold it and pull up. And also I push the seat forward all the way to get more room to work. So as you can see, this is where your fuel pump is located, right in the middle, right here. So we need to take this off. So you might just twist this, make one twist, counterclockwise, 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 and you can lift up on it just like that. So once you lift up on it just like that, you will see your fuel pump down there, and you want to unplug it. So as you can see, I squeeze this right here and pull up, and this is your fuel pressure sensor. I'm gonna squeeze this right here and pull back, and that's gonna help you move this. What we're gonna do is open the gas tank, the gas cap, so it can release the pressure from the tank, and also get some cloth or something to clean this so nothing really fall in the tank. So let's do that. And this video can use to change your pump, because I'm gonna take out the pump. So if you want to know how to change your pump, this will also help. Go ahead, you can go ahead and squeeze this a little bit, pull back. So that's what really send the gas up to the engine, this line right here, and this line over here is for your evap system. I can smell the gas. It don't really smell like gas. I'm gonna get some gloves because this is gonna be real messy. Alright, so basically this have two parts to squeeze and then pull back. So now we're ready to take the pump out. So I'm gonna get a hammer and a pry bar. A lot of people always say, hey, why you do that like that? But I've been doing it like this, never have a problem, so I'm good. So guys, what I've done so far, just to update, what I've done so far is I put this right here and I knock the end so it can twist around like that. I knock the end with a hammer, and now I can go ahead and remove this part and just pushing it back. So I remove this. Also, what I want to remove is this seal right here, because I don't want gas to get on it since I'm not changing it. So it would be best to change it, but I'm not going to change it because I'm not changing the pump. I'm just draining the water out the tank. So once after that, we can go ahead and work our way out with this. So you want to lean it over some to get out some of the gas. Alright, so I bring it out in the light so you guys can see those little bubbles on it, so you can see that it's water and it's not gas, because gas don't really behave like that. Gas will evaporate, gas won't bubble up like this. So obviously there's a clear, and if you look in there, you'll see that water is inside here too. It's mixing. So water and oil don't mix, so they don't really mix that well. So that's a clear indication of water. If you look in the tank, you'll see that there's a lot of dirt and stuff down there, but what you won't see is a level of water on top, or if it's a level of gas on top, because I don't really remember if gas heavier than water or water heavier than gas. But anyway, let's put I'm gonna put my finger. As you can see, my finger touched something, but I am moving around, but the dirt not moving. And if I go down more, then I touched either the gas or water, and you can see that the dirt do move. So I don't know if you can see that oil pattern right there. Let me shake it up some more. You can see they both doing their own thing. So we're gonna drain the tank. I'm gonna get a pump or something just to drain the tank. So basically I put this pump, got this pump from the auto parts store, and I put it down there. You can see the gas that's coming out the tank is mixed, so I'm gonna keep on pumping. So basically I just pump it until all the gas come out as much as possible. So if you look right here, we still pumping gas, as you can see, and that's what's in the tank so far. We have like 5 gallons of gas right here, so I'm gonna dump this in the oil thing and come right back. So guys, because I'm not gonna drop the tank, I'm just gonna use a piece of cloth to suck up what's left in the tank to make sure I get everything that's in the tank. So it's gonna take some time, so I'm just letting you guys know what I'm doing so far. Just call it as a update. So it's an update on what I'm doing so far, and I'm just absorbing the gas on the water with a piece of rag, and I'm just gonna bring it over here and squeeze it out in here just like that, and bring it back over here. Also, please like, comment, share, subscribe to the channel. So you just want to clean it out, let it dry out for a little bit, and then you can get right back to the job, putting in the pump that we took out. After you need to clean that pump also. So as you see, it's drying there. While it's drying, you can set the pump upside down like this and let it drain until it stops draining. Then you want to come to the front and remove your fuel line. So some might drain back in the tank and some might drain out right here. So as you see, some drain back in the tank, but it's not much. Once I put the rag there, it should suck up everything. But that's good to clean the line. Alright, so our next step is to remove these two 12 millimeter and take up the injectors. What's up, Flacco? You just want to drain it out. That's it. Let it drain too. Hook it somewhere, let it drain. So after that, you want to put the fuel rail and the injector back in place. So I know the compressor running, but I hope you guys can hear me. So go ahead and you can either blow in here, keep it straight, blow in there, so all the fuel in the line go back in the tank, and you can clean it out. So you want to go ahead and put this back like that, tighten it down. So you want to make sure everything is good, and make sure all your plugs plugged in, make sure everything here plugged in, and go ahead and put this on. So the next thing is put this around the tank. Yeah. Put that around the tank like that, and you put this in like this, turn it around. So make sure you line up where all your holes gonna go, and then you want to put it down like this. So you want to put it down like this. Make sure you set it properly, and it will go down, but it's gonna have like spring tension there, so you wanna just keep the pressure on it. Alright, so the next step is to get this right here, this ring. Put the ring on it. So as you see, mine didn't seat it properly, so I got to do it all over. Got to take it off, but that's the concept. Make sure everything's seated properly like here, and it's not looking like that right here. So at this point you want to double check your work, make sure all the grooves are locked in properly. It seems to be. Bring it, make sure your fuel line and your evap line locked in properly. Also, you want to go ahead and plug the pressure switch back in, and also your tank, your gas pump, you want to plug that back in also. So everything look good. Go ahead, put this on. Okay, the compressor stopped, so that's good. So go ahead, put that on, put this back on, push down, twist, put this back on, push down and twist. So that's how you put them on. So what we're gonna do now is go ahead and add some gas, and we're gonna clean this out. So hands or something don't take over the car. So we're gonna add gas and crank the car up, make sure it's run properly. So after putting gas, we're gonna go ahead and crank it up. But let's go ahead and prime the system first. So we just wanna cycle the key just like that, so I can fold the line Just do it a few times. Now we can start cranking it. And now it cranked up. So let's go ahead and crank it up some more. So yeah guys, all we have to do now is just clear the codes that we set because we disconnect the injectors. We disconnect the injectors, so we just need to clear those codes, get the check engine light off, and after that everything will be good. As you can hear, the vehicle running. So it's just to clear that code. And that's it guys. Please like, comment, share, subscribe to the channel, help me grow. Let's do this. Peace out, see you next time. And also I have my back seat back in. Peace out. If you look guys, look over the swap shop. There's nothing but water over there. Where they got me bad.